everyone, and welcome back to another Storytime video. Before I get into the story today, I just want to real quickly announce that because 2 weeks from now is the 24th, I'm not going to upload a Storytime video for that day. As some of you may know, on December 24th and 25th, so Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I take those 2 days off from uploading to YouTube so that I can enjoy Christmas and enjoy it with family a whole lot more. But other than that, it is daily content, so. But I take those 2 days off, and it's always good to do that every year. I have been doing that since 2016 now, and I do not regret it one bit. But I just wanted to say that this will be the last Storytime video for 2021. If 2 Fridays from now were the 23rd, yes, I would. And that would be the last video before I go on a 2-day Christmas break from uploading videos to this channel. But that announcement's out of the way. Today, I am going to talk about the times where I have participated in Christmas parades. Now, I was going to retell some Christmas traditions and basically add to the video that I made last year talking about Christmas traditions in general, and kind of cleared some stuff up as well. But while I was standing in my driveway watching the annual Christmas parade unfold on the road in front of my house, I thought, I'm going to talk about this because I have participated in that Christmas parade 4 or 5 times. I don't remember. It's certainly been a handful of times. The first time I participated in the Christmas parade, I was in Cub Scouts. Now, by the way, I do need to talk about Cub Scouts eventually. I will definitely talk about that for Storytime in 2022. But I was in Cub Scouts when I was a kid, and one year we participated in the Christmas parade. And so we had this huge float, and we were giving out candy like it was candy. I mean, we ran out of candy a fourth of the way into the parade itself, and it was not. We were not very efficient with our candy. Like, we were taking big handfuls and just throwing them out, but man, I wish we had treated that better, but it's a learning experience, really. And I'd rather learn certain things like that when I'm a kid as opposed to being an adult now when it would cost me more. I do remember that it was very cold that day. Well, it wasn't extremely cold, but it was kind of a rainy day. It did not it was kind of a depressing looking day, if you will. And so when I was a teenager, the last few times I've participated in the Christmas parade, I have been with a car club. And the first year, I didn't drive anything. Pretty much all the cars that my dad owns are manuals. And at this given time, I couldn't quite drive a manual on my own. So I didn't drive anything in the parade, even though I could have if I had learned a bit quicker how to drive a manual. But regardless, it's all fine because I just walked in between two cars that were socially distanced away from me, and I was able to throw candy, and it was good. I really enjoyed it. And then the next time I drove a car in the Christmas parade, I drove an old Volkswagen Fastback in the parade. And yes, it is a 4-speed, and my left leg just is not feeling that great afterward. But, it's all okay. I'll get to the main reason a little bit later, but right now I just want to keep on track with this and not get off topic and sidetrack. But so that was fun. I didn't either. I had a passenger that threw candy out, or there was no candy thrown out of the vehicle. I don't think I threw candy out. No, I didn't, because there's a rule that people that are driving vehicles can't throw candy out, even though you're only going like 5 miles an hour. If that. I mean, you're going less than that, but I'm a pretty lawful person, so I didn't throw any candy out. So, like I said, either I had a passenger throwing out candy, or there was no candy being thrown out. And then the last time I participated in the parade, I rode in the back of this motorcycle with a Beetle back. So it had the back seats of a Beetle attached to a motorcycle. And so I rode in the back of this thing, if you will. And I had a really good time with those people that I know, the dad and his kids. So, in that car. And, part of the reason why I like to participate in the parade, the Christmas parade, is because I love to throw out candy, and see the look, well, see the happiness on those kids' faces. They get so happy for candy. And especially the little ones, they might, well, I say little ones, I mean like ones that know what's going on, but especially those like age 5 or so, they know what's going on, but they don't quite know the significance. And even those kids seeing the enjoyment that they get out of being thrown candy, it definitely warms my heart to see. And I was one of those kids at some point that got really excited about candy. And it's like when I told in the trick-or-treating story where after that my sister and I would go to my great-grandmother's house and kind of sort through all our candy, and we would kind of do the same thing. My great-grandmother lived on the same road that I live on now. So before lived in this current house, we would go over to her house and watch the parade there. So we would do the same exact thing. We would go over to her house after the Christmas parade as well. I almost said the name of the place. The Christmas parade as well. And, I did get some candy this past weekend from the parade, but because there were kids that were to the right and to the left, not directly, but in my general vicinity, I let them take all the candy that they wanted to first, because I just don't feel like it's right for me as an adult to be greedy when, first off, I have my own money. I can buy my own candy if I really wanted it that badly. And also, it's because I'm stronger, and I would definitely be able to muscle my way to the candy. But there's no need. Like, they're children. But, yeah. I might retell the Christmas traditions at some point. I don't know. But not this year. But yes, so because this is the last Storytime video of 2021, I would just like to thank every single one of you for your support of these stories throughout this year. It is certainly a pleasure for me to tell my stories to all of you, and it is always fun to record gameplay like this Halo gameplay that you're seeing in the background. But yes, so fret not, Storytime will be back on January 7th. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Generally, I don't know what I'm going to talk about until the Wednesday or the Thursday, so the day or two before I upload these videos. And so yes, guys, I do believe that will do it for this Storytime video, and until next Storytime video, I will see you later. Goodbye, guys! Thank you all for watching.